How are you, results-driven Christianpreneurs? It's Eva Lee, your online success coach and mentor. If you are joining me live, do let me know. I'd love to connect with you in real time. And if you're going to be watching this replay at a later time, by all means, type in replay so I know you're watching. Let me actually share this video out to my Facebook group, and I want to challenge you to do the same thing. Share out this live video, this material out to your own personal Facebook page. Why? Because there's someone that's going to need this information. This information is going to change someone's life, change someone's business, right? So don't be stingy. That's how I feel when it comes to good information like this. Don't be stingy. So I want you guys to know I have not done a live here on my personal Facebook page in so long, but I wanted to be able to connect with you ladies because so much has happened in my business, so much has happened in my life, and I shared with you guys a snippet today of one of my clients, right? One of my clients is actually, she is resigning. She actually resigned her corporate 9-to-5. But hold on, let me just share this out to my Facebook group. My PC is a little bit slow, but let me share this. Message out to my Facebook group, this live, and then I'm going to get started with today's message. But yeah, I have a couple of announcements I want to make and a couple of things I want to share with you. And I'm especially celebrating one of my clients who actually resigned her corporate 9-to-5. And let me tell you something. She's going full time in her online business as a confidence coach. And let me tell you, if that is something that you desire to do in your online business, if you choose to want to go full time in your online business, you can absolutely do that. There is nothing stopping you from doing that. I resigned my corporate 9-to-5 over 3 years ago, and I don't regret it one bit, right? So, and that's something that I became very determined. That's something that I made up my mind that I wanted to do, and that's something that actually came to fruition because I hired a coach, I put some strategies in place, I showed up every single day in my business, despite how rough it was at some points. You know, I invested, I showed up, and I did whatever I needed to do to make sure my business worked. And for this client of mine, okay, I love the fact that she told me that, you know, there were some mindset shifts that I helped her to accomplish in order for her to make that huge jump in her, as far as from leaving corporate 9-to-5 to actually going full-time in her online business. So that is something that you dream of, something that you desire. I want you to understand something. You can absolutely accomplish that in your life and in your business, right? So a couple things I want to share with you. Today's message is all about, are you leaving thousands on the table because of this? This is today's message, okay? And I want you to understand something. If you are, let's just say, for example, you're one of those people who've been in the online space for about 6 months or more, and you're telling yourself, hey, listen, at this point, you know, in my business, 6 months or more, I should be landing high ticket paying clients. I should have them on repeat, and I should have a full roster of clients. If you are thinking all three of those things, I want to tell you something. You may not have a strong visibility strategy, and that's a huge problem. Your visibility strategy is so key as far as you attracting your ideal clients, right? And connecting with them, attracting them, and then converting them, okay? So if you don't have a system, if you don't have something in place, right, that's helping you to attract and convert your ideal clients, you're leaving thousands on the table. This is something I want to drive home to you today. Okay, that's how important it is. So give me 1 second. Yeah, so let's talk about this for a moment. Just so you know, and I hope this really put things in perspective for you, but last week when we had that Facebook scare, that Facebook shutdown, that temporary shutdown last Wednesday, I know a lot of people were probably thinking, oh my God, like I wasn't able to really reach out to anybody, wasn't really able to post, wasn't really able to do my live videos, wasn't able to create any comments, you know, so on and so forth. It's hard for me to scroll through my Facebook, blah, blah, blah. Like all these glitches, all these issues were happening, and people were nervous, people were scared, people were probably thinking, oh my God, if this continues to happen, this is going to affect my business, right? How many of you felt that way? And be very honest, right? The whole point of bringing that up is because Facebook is not, or the online space is not the only place, okay, where you can actually earn a living, or where you can actually earn consistent cash and clients in your business, or where you can only earn high ticket paying clients, right? If that scared you, I want you to understand something, that you don't have to put all of your eggs in one basket. And what I recommend that you do is that you spread out as far as the different sources or the different avenues by which you're actually generating or attracting clients, high ticket paying clients in your business, all right? So let's talk about this for a moment. So if you were one of those people where that particular incident scared you, good. It's going to put fire under your bottom to try something different and to not put all of your eggs in one basket, okay, and to look at other different avenues as far as to build out and to attract your ideal clients. So let's look at a couple of these avenues that you can do it. YouTube, okay? I recently started my YouTube channel, and the reason why I did that is because it's a great place for you to actually connect with people, right? It's a great place for you to actually have people check out your videos. One thing I always emphasize to my ideal clients, well, my clients period, is that video is so powerful in the online space. over 90% of my ideal clients or clients I've worked with have been converted through my videos, through my live videos. There's something so powerful about doing a live video versus a recorded video. People want to connect with you in real time. People don't want to connect with a recording. People want to connect with you in real time. People want to get to hear your voice, know your name, connect with your personality, right? And that's when there's a connection that's being built, okay? So if you're actually able to do that, by all means, that's a great place for you to actually, and especially if you show up well in video. There's some people who just show up so well in video, they connect so well with people in video, right? They have such an amazing presence in video. And if that's one of the ways that you want to show up or connect with your audience and convert them quickly, the fastest way to do so, right? YouTube is a great way, right? Also live videos. Facebook is a great way for you to actually monetize as far as you showing up in your live videos. I see so many people that do webinars every single month, that do masterclasses every single month, people who have different freebies every single month. Okay, let me tell you something. I don't even do any of that stuff. This is like the first time, before the end of the call, before the end of this video today, I'm going to offer you guys, I'm going to share with you guys my freebie that I have going on. I just created this freebie, okay, and today's the first day I'm actually launching it out where you guys can have access to it. But I have not had a freebie ever since I launched my coaching business. I have not, right? I don't believe in spinning my wheels, and I don't believe that you have to spin your wheels in order for you to attract high ticket paying clients or attract 5-figure months every single month in your business. You don't have to spin your wheels every single month. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing, hippie trees. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing and get on the struggle bus. Get off the struggle bus. Your business should always stem from a place of ease and flow, right? So if the Facebook scare made you rethink about how you're going to attract high ticket paying clients, how you're going to attract your next clients, YouTube is a great place, right? So I recently started my YouTube video, my YouTube channel. You should definitely start your YouTube channel if you need to, and it's a great way to monetize as well, right? So YouTube is a really great place. Facebook, there's so many different ways in Facebook. Hey Angela, there's so many different ways in Facebook that you can actually monetize. And listen, I use my personal page to connect with people, right? Because in the social media, online space, you're here to connect with people and build a relationship, okay? If you have that mindset, by the way, of I'm here to build a relationship with people, I really legitimately want to get to know people. I want to know what's going on with their life, depending on what your niche is, right? I really care about, for example, what's going on in their life, in their business. Maybe your niche is perhaps personal finance. I care about their personal finance. For me, I care about my clients and their business. Like my client, when she said to me that she wanted to resign her 9-to-5, I was ecstatic for her. I was ecstatic. You said, post your YouTube link so we can follow you. I will. There's a few tweaks I need to make first before I go ahead and post that link, but I will be doing that this week. My whole point is that when she said that to me, that this is something that I want to do, I want to resign my corporate 9-to-5 and go full-time in my online business, I was elated. And to be a part of that process was like so exciting. To see someone say, goodbye to 9-to-5, goodbye to, that dreary, that dreadful, that job that's sucking the life out of you, to go full-time in your online business, that is powerful. That is powerful. And you can do the same thing, right? So Facebook, there's so many ways for you to connect with your audience at Facebook, doing live videos. Listen to me, I hear so many people saying this and I cannot begin to explain to you. You cannot continue going into 2019 not doing a live video. You have to stop that. You, my dear friend, are leaving thousands on the table every single month by you not going live. You saying you don't know what to say, you saying I don't know what people are going to think or say about me, you saying I don't know if I'm going at the right time, or I don't know if people are going to want to even show up for me, or I don't know if people are going to even want to hop on over to my Facebook group. I don't know if people want to do all these excuses you keep creating in your mind. It's blocking you from making money. It's blocking you from making money. All right. You have to go ahead, have the courage, and press that live button and just go. You have enough inside of you. You know more than enough, okay? Hit the live button and go, and you're going to see the kind of results, okay, and the conversion that you have. Again, over 90% of my clients are converted through live videos, right? Was I always that person who was confident and comfortable doing live videos? Absolutely not. But I started doing live videos because, I knew that this is something intuitively within me that I did well at, right? I know I could do well at. I loved connecting with people, and that was my motivation, right? So change your perspective. It can't be from a place of fear, but it has to be a place of service. How can I serve the person who's on the opposite end of this video, taking the time out to watch me? How can I serve this person, right? And the more that you have that mindset of how can I serve people, people will continue to show up and want to see you and want to hear your voice, right? We talked about Facebook, we talked about YouTube. Oh, Facebook groups, sorry. Facebook groups is a really great way for you to connect with people and build out relationships. And again, I hear Some of my clients and people say to me, Eva, I don't want to be in Facebook groups because I have so much anxiety being in there. It's just so overwhelming. There's so many women that are constantly posting. When are my posts going to get seen? How are people going to connect with me? It's just too much. Yada, 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 yada. And here comes the sad stories. Here comes all of this confusion, all these stories that you're telling yourself. Again, that's blocking you from making thousands in your business. Do you know how many people have monetized from being in groups? Are you one of them? Probably not, right? Because you don't want to show up in groups, because you have all these negative thoughts that are revolving in your mind over and over again about being in groups and why you can't show up in groups and how you can't show up powerfully, and you don't have what it takes. Again, when you show up in groups, just so you know, you are supposed to show up wanting to build relationships and connections with people. If your mindset is how can I sell to you, you will never be able to sell to anyone in the online space. You have to have a heart for people. Again, selling equals serving. So if you have serving on the forefront of your mind and people sense that, right? People sense that you truly, genuinely care about them and truly, genuinely care about the progress and the results and the transformation that you say that you can help them get, guess what? They're going to be magnetized to you. Magnetized to you, okay? So Facebook groups is a great way. Doing live videos on Facebook is an amazing way for you to actually start attracting high-ticket paying clients, for you to actually hit 5-figure months in your business. We talked about YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube channel, I recommend that you do start one, right? So don't put all your eggs in one basket. Start spreading your eggs out. LinkedIn also has groups. Did you know that? LinkedIn has groups. It's a great way for you to connect. They have forums over there, right? Great way, again, for you to connect. What are you going to go do over there? Build relationships with people. Get to know people. What are their needs? What are they struggling with, right? Head on over there and on your own page, start sharing with people what you do, right? Connect with people in other forums and other groups so they can get an idea of who you are, what you do, and how you can serve them. There's so many ways and opportunities, right, that you're missing out on LinkedIn because you refuse to be there, because you just think it's just a place or a platform where you can just search for a job. YouTube has evolved over the years. I'm sorry, not YouTube. LinkedIn has evolved over the years, if you haven't noticed, right? It's not just a place where employees just go and see if they want to hire you or not. It's a great way for you to have connect with people and also for you to make sales. And I've seen that happen, all right? So don't let that go. So Instagram also is a great place. If you're one of those people who love taking pictures, Instagram is very focused on the pics that you actually deliver, not so much on written stuff. But it is. I'm sorry. It's a combination of the two. But as far as when it comes to your post, your actual post, it's more driven by your pictures. If you're one of those people who love taking pictures, by all means, that is the platform that you need to be on. Here's another thing I share with people. Don't just go on all these platforms, by the way. And I'm not encouraging you to start YouTube, and I'm not encouraging you to go on Facebook groups, and I'm not encouraging you to go on LinkedIn and all these other groups. Listen to me very carefully. I am not encouraging you to do all these things at once. It can be overwhelming, okay? Dekisia, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. So what I'm saying to you is to choose 1 or 2 platforms. Does not have to be all 5 or all 6. Choose 1 or 2 platforms that you can show up powerfully in, okay? And you keep showing up powerfully every single day on those 2 platforms. And it doesn't even have to be 2 platforms. It can even be 1 platform, right? I spend most of my time on Facebook. Most of my clients come from Facebook. If I start going over to Instagram and I start showing up like I'm supposed to show up every single day on Instagram, I'll probably make a killing, right? So I have not been as active on Instagram that I should be, right? But if you're one of those people who love taking pictures, Instagram is just one of those platforms where it's just photo driven, right? Of course, make sure your resolutions are nice and pretty. Your photos are on brand, by the way. Don't just take random willy-nilly pictures thinking, oh my God, I'm just going to post it because it's a platform where it just likes pictures. No, pictures you need to post with intentionality, and I always say that. Post with intentionality. Doesn't matter what platform you're on. Okay, you must have a strategy. I'm going to share something with you that is absolutely one of my pet peeves. I hate with an absolute passion when people say you should show up consistently in the online space. I think it's baloney. Baloney. Let me tell you why. When I was a Christian counselor in the online space, the first 8 months of my business, I was showing up consistently. Do you know what I was showing up consistently doing? All the wrong stuff. All the wrong stuff. So it's not just about showing up consistently, but it's showing up consistently with a strategy, showing up consistently with some kind of intentionality behind what you're posting, what you're saying, how you're saying it, why you're saying it, who's going to hear it, why they're going to hear it, and why they're going to come back to you and want to purchase from you. All right. So there must be intentionality behind every little detail that you do, every little thing you do in the online space. Like even down to your pictures, there must be some kind of purpose behind it. All right. The other thing is, so that's just the online space. Okay, there's other platforms as well in the online space you can definitely utilize, just not right now. For the sake of this live video, we're going to make it very short. The other thing is offline. Do not forget about offline opportunities. Listen to me. Again, don't put all your eggs in one basket. If Facebook decides to shut down permanently, Instagram decides to shut down, which is owned by Facebook, decides to shut down permanently, WhatsApp decides to shut down permanently, what are you going to do about generating income? Ladies, you have churches in your neighborhood, right? Depending on your niche. You have churches, you have community centers, you have different organizations, you have meetup groups, you have places that still need your services. Why aren't you there? Why aren't you there, right? So why aren't you doing workshops in your neighborhood, right? There's people in your community that need you. Why haven't you partnered with someone in your community? Why haven't you partnered with another corporation or another business or another, even a small business owner? Why haven't you partnered with them, right? Why haven't you partnered with those people to create workshops, okay, that you can generate 20, 30 people to come out, charge a decent amount of money. Hey, Joy, charge a decent amount of money, and then guess what's going to happen? People are going to show up. You start again serving people, and when you serve people, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be magnetized to you. When people are magnetized to you, people will want to buy from you. It's developing that trust like no factor. Okay, so doing workshops, don't forget about that. The other thing is networking events. If you are one of those people, and if you're not a social butterfly, don't worry about it. Take a friend with you to one of those networking events, okay? One of the ladies in my group, I think she was saying to me that she actually does a lot of networking events. Like she goes out by foot, whatever, and she networks. Actually, she does. And she loves it. And listen, if that's something you like to do, wonderful, take advantage of it. It's another income generating activity that you can do in your business that's offline. If you don't like it, take a friend with you, right? Take a bestie, take someone with you. You go hang out maybe a Saturday or a Sunday in one of these networking events, whatever. Afterwards, go have lunch. One and done, right? So there's so many opportunities and there's so many ways for you to actually earn thousands in your business every single month, right? There's so many opportunities for you to actually attract high ticket paying clients on repeat in your business, right? The question is, are you actually taking advantage of those opportunities? Okay, how many of you can you be honest and say that out of all those things that I've listed, you've dabbled in maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 of those things, five of those things, if not even all of those things, right? My whole point is that if you don't actively put yourself out there, God is not going to send clients in your lap. Money is not going to fall out of the sky and go directly into your bank account. Let's just be honest here, right? So you got to show up for yourself, show up for your business. Hey, Brandy, how are you? All right. Last thing I want to share with you ladies, I've shared a lot. Last thing I want to share with you Christianpreneurs is I have created a freebie for you ladies, and I created this for a reason because I feel like a lot of women are struggling when it comes to their visibility strategy, okay? And I cannot see you struggle like this anymore. So what I did is that I created 3 powerful strategies, okay, to help you attract high ticket paying clients today. Why did I say today? Because if you haven't noticed about my personality yet, I am ultra results driven. So I give you not only videos for you to watch, 10 minutes or less, by the way, so don't complain. 10 minutes or less, you watch these videos, and I've given you assignments in every single one of these days. Okay, so it's only 3 days. But what I want you to do is that I want you to download the freebie, easy peasy, right? Read the welcome. Don't miss the welcome, okay? Read the welcome message. Day 1, I want you to watch the video, okay? Do the homework assignment for all 3 days, day 1, day 2, and day 3, and I want you to hop on over to my Facebook group, okay? Because you cannot be a lone ranger when it comes to growing out your business, including the visibility strategy. I gave you specific assignments, okay? Because I want you to bring all that goodness that you know, bring it back over to my Facebook group. And my ladies, they're very raw. They will give you feedback. They will give you accountability, and they will tell you what you need to tweak in your business to make it work. You will have my eyes as well on your content and on your material. So it's a win-win, and it's absolutely free, all right? Here's what I'm going to tell you. I can't force you to make thousands in your business every single month. I can't force you to attract high ticket paying clients. You have to be willing, okay? You have to be willing to say yes to yourself. What did I say to you ladies this year is, right? It's the year of you saying yes to yourself every single step of the way, okay? And I shared with some of my clients in my Facebook group, I shared something so powerful. By the way, if you're not a member of my Facebook group, you definitely need to be a part of that community. It is amazing. And one of the things I share with my clients is that, you know what, this year, every little thing that happens in your business, you should be saying yes. Doesn't matter how hard it may seem, how uncomfortable it may be, you don't have all the answers. Keep saying yes to yourself. Me saying yes to myself from the time I transitioned from a Christian counselor, okay, which it wasn't the best scenario. I didn't have all the answers. I had a lot of moments, a lot of months where there's lack of clarity. But every single time, okay, those things happened where I didn't understand what was the next step. I didn't have clarity, blah, blah, blah. I still kept hiring a coach. Even though at that point I wasn't making any money in my business, okay, I still kept hiring a coach. I still kept putting one foot in front of the other, right? And here I am is what I was telling ladies. 1 year from today, by the way, just so you know, your life, your business can be in a completely different place just because you chose not to give up and just because you chose to keep saying yes to yourself. I'm talking about letting go of excuses, letting go of I didn't have enough money. And I share with you guys over and over again, my entrepreneurial journey. When I started off as a counselor, I was making zero, $155 in 8 months, right? $155 in 8 months. I hired my first coach. A 10-week program turned into 6 months of no cash and clients. I'm talking about my confidence was so defeated that I wanted to go back to a 9-to-5, but I did not because I believed in my business, right? Even though I was hurting, even though there was trauma, right? Because you do have trauma from relationships, especially when you're big on relationships like I am. I'm very big on relationships. And even though I had that trauma that was there, right? I still hired another coach and my business did not go any further, did not move forward, right? I didn't give up on myself, did not give up on my business, still no money coming in my business. Guess what I did? I hired another coach. It was that last coach, by the way, that my business completely turned around. And within 4 months of my coaching business, actually the first month of my coaching business, I actually landed my first client. My 4th month of my coaching business, I landed my first 10K month. And my 7th month in my coaching business, I actually landed my first 10K week, right? So my whole point is when you don't give up, when you keep saying yes and you let go of your excuses, the seeds that you've planted, it will yield a harvest. But I feel like every single time you keep saying no to yourself or keep using excuses and you keep telling yourself, you don't see a way, those are like the little weeds. Those are the weeds that grow amongst your, the seeds. And guess what happens? It's like you don't bear fruit in your business, right? So my client, the one who resigned from her 9-to-5, she bore fruit. You know why she bore fruit? It didn't matter what happened. Even though the mindset shifts, the coaching that I gave her helped her with some mindset shifts along the way. And guess what she did? She decided to take that leap. And you can take that leap too, right? So it all depends what you want for your life and for your business. Do you want to continue to have a hobby? Do you want to continue to have feast or famine months in your business? Do you want to actually tell yourself that you're running a business but it's really a hobby? Do you actually want to be forced to resign at your 9-to-5? Those are all realities. Or do you want to resign your 9-to-5 and go full-time in your online business? That is a reality, right? And no one's going to create that reality for you but you, okay? But you. So 2 last things. If you like to have the freebie, I left the link here in the video. By all means, grab the freebie, and I want to see your homework. Hop on over to the Facebook group, right? There's a link here also as well to join my Facebook community. And listen, you're going to love the Facebook community. It's high vibe. There is lots of feedback, accountability, strategies that's in there. I show up personally. I give you my feedback as well. And listen, you can't do this thing all by yourself. You need a sense of community, and this is the place you need to be. So the link here is going to be in the video. I'd love to see you there. And the other thing is, if you need help moving your business forward, let me tell you something. Every single woman that has worked with me has gotten results. Why? Because she believed not in me, but she believed in herself, and she believed in her business. And again, she said yes, right? So if you're one of those ladies who is stuck right now, listen, we're ending this month. We're ending this quarter in 2 weeks. We are ending this quarter in 2 weeks. Where are you going to be in another 2 weeks when it comes to your business? Is it going to look like January? Is it going to look like February? Is it going to look like the last 6 months? Is it going to look like the last year or so where you're struggling? You got to get off that struggle bus. At some point, you got to get off the struggle bus, okay? It does not do anyone any good. Your clients cannot be served when you're struggling, by the way, just so you know, all right? So if you're that woman who wants to, take your business to the next level, deep down within, you have this business that God has given you, right? That's supposed to create impact. It's supposed to create influence. It's supposed to create income, right? And the only way it's supposed to do that, you believe in your heart of hearts, is through attracting high-ticket paying clients, right? It's going to happen. Hold on. Brandy said, totally understand that scenario. I've been there. And Patrice said, I just love you, Eva. You're so amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. And so what was I saying, Patrice? Forgot what I was saying. Okay. So my whole point is, give me a second. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, so my whole point, someone's sending me a message at the same time. I'm so sorry. So my whole point is, if you want to have that life, you absolutely can. All right. So I would love to support you in that entrepreneurial journey, just so you know. So I'm going to leave a link here, okay? If you decide to hop on a complimentary call with me, you absolutely can, okay? I'm going to leave the link here, and you're welcome to do so. And if you have any questions for me, listen to me. The link, by the way, just so you know, it says I am ready. I do not work with women who are not ready. I do not work with women who tell me, Eva, I don't have the funds. Eva, I don't know, I'm not ready, or I need to pray about it. I don't work with those women. I work with women who are serious. I work with women who are ready to take their business to the next level, right? Women who are hungry. Those are the women I work with, because I'm hungry. Patrice is laughing. All right, so I'm going to leave that link, just so you know, in the comments, because I don't want to confuse the other links and confuse everything else that you have going on, all right? I'm going to leave the link there for you. You know where to find me, okay? Direct message me if you have any questions, but don't let, okay, the next quarter be like this quarter, okay? If it wasn't a good quarter for you, don't let it be like this quarter, okay? It is up to you to change that. It's up to you to change if you go from 0 to hero, if you go from making 0 clients or barely any income, okay, to you hitting 5-figure months in your business and attracting high-ticket paying clients. That's not up to anyone else. I'm going to say something that's probably going to hurt your feelings, but I promise you it's in a good way. If you're not attracting clients, it's your fault, all right? If you're not attracting high-ticket paying clients in your business, it's your fault. It's because you don't want them. I'm going to be honest, all right? So I'm going to share, that's all. I have nothing else to share. I will connect with you ladies. Again, I do my lives, by the way, just so you know, in my Facebook group. I don't do them on my personal Facebook page, but I decided to do it today because I just had a mouthful to share. But I always do my lives in my Facebook group, and I would love to see you there. So hop on over. The link is in the video, and I can't wait to connect with you. My next live is going to be Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'll chat with you then. All right, take care. Bye now.